Logan REHRER, quarterback of Columbia City. And Logan, just talk about the expectations for the Eagles here in 2010.
I think we have pretty high expectations. It's going to be the highest we've ever had in a while, at least since I've been here. We're looking to go out. I think we're going to be top contenders in the NHC, and we always have a tough sectional going against Dwanger, but I think we have the tools necessary to come out and win it this year.
Talk a little bit about the way you guys finished last season, because in the second half of the season, you guys were playing as good a football as anyone in the NHC.
We all bought onto the program, and it came out with the right mentality every game, and I think it shows that when you have a bunch of good guys working together, playing as a team, anything can happen, and it just started rolling with us at the end of the year, and hopefully we can get that going this year.
Talk about this offense, because you guys have some talented players coming back. What's really going to, I guess, set the pace for this offense here in 2010?
I think it always starts with our line. We have good line blocking, then it'll give us skills backs in the backfield enough time to do what we need to do, and our passing game is going to be big, and we also need running game to offset that with the defenses, and it's all going to work together.
Do you feel like maybe just because of success in the past or lack of success in the past that people might be overlooking this team, but this is a team talented enough to make a run there for a conference championship?
I don't know if they'll overlook us or not. If they do, then that's their loss. I mean, I think it'll almost be better if they overlook us, and we'll come from the underdog spot and knock it to them, so we just got to do our thing out there.
All right, Coach, just talk a little bit about the way you guys ended last season. Second half of the season, you guys were playing some really good football. How do you carry that over until 2010?
Well, a lot of it is, the way that our players prepare and the way that, we just kind of go about everything that we do, raising our standards, raising our expectations, and that's been the big push for us this offseason is not being satisfied and working to get to the next level. And our guys have really stepped up to the plate and really stepped up this summer. We've given a chance to go against some better competition, especially throughout the summer in 7-on-7 leagues, so that we're ready to take that next step and really make some noise in Northeast Indiana football.
You take a look at the guys you have coming back with Logan and with Steve. You guys have some talented skill players coming back. That has to be one of the strengths of this football team.
Yes, absolutely do indeed. We have 16 starters returning. Last year, our very first game, we had 4 receivers who had never caught a pass as our starting 4 receivers. We don't have that this year, and that's really been something we've seen in 7-on-7. Really been able to do a lot of things that we weren't able to do last year, and going forward, we're looking for a lot of firepower from those guys on the offensive end, but also on the defensive end. We return most of our defensive backs and a lot of our linebackers, so it should be exciting. There's a lot of good things that are coming into place for us, and it should be a good thing.
For you, at this point last year, you have to feel a little bit more settled in the things that you're trying to get done, especially considering how many underclassmen you played last year, that you got to be ahead of the pace.
Yes, we're light years ahead of where we were at this point last year in terms not only of what we have in our offense and our defense, but just our overall program, developing players, developing just an overall program to be a contender in our conference, our sectional, and just throughout the whole area. And it's been a good thing just to have that year under our belt, to set our expectations and to develop leadership and all the things that turn a good team into a great team.
That leads me to my next question. What are the expectations for this Columbia City team here in 2010?
Well, our expectations are to do things better than they've ever been done before at Columbia City within our conference and really set the bar high. We've had a very good off season. It's kind of one of those things where we're learning how good we can be, and there are some key critical things that must come together. We have to develop leadership. Our senior class has to step up. But if you look at who we have coming back, if you look at the number of seniors we have, things can align for a very good season. Obviously, there's a lot that we have to do to live up to that expectation, but there can be some very good things that happen. We just have to step up and seize those opportunities.
Appreciate it, Coach.